93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. Want to give my another thoughts to Canelo and Triple G. Obviously, I gave my thoughts about Triple G getting exposed with his power. His power is not as much as he was portrayed, as much as the media, the boxing media, portrayed it to be, or as what his fans portrayed it to be. Considering the way that his fans were trying to hype up Triple G, he's definitely a hype job because he hasn't lived up to anything that Triple G was portrayed to be. But how good is Canelo? You've seen me highly rate Canelo. Very highly. Throughout my channel. I mean, I think I started my channel last year in September 2016. And I still believe Canelo's a really good fighter. Most people saying Triple G should have won the fight, but I disagree. I genuinely, I hate saying this because I feel like I'm biased when I say this, but genuinely I feel like Triple G did not do enough to win the fight. It's a close fight, but it's a close, convincing fight that Canelo landed more cleaner shots. You can back someone up all you want, but the person here likes to be backed up. He was actually choosing to be on the ropes for a lot of part, not most part, but yeah. And backing someone up doesn't mean that you're backing them up with punches. That would be different if Triple G is backing them up with power shots, punches, and all kinds of stuff like that. Then yeah, of course he would have won, but he didn't. He was landing punches, a lot of which was jabs, and the power shots he landed, a lot of which Canelo rolled out with, he was rolling with those shots. Canelo landed the cleaner punches, he landed the better punches, and I feel like he deserved to win the fight. 75 or 8-4 for Canelo. It was similar to the Cotto fight. I think Canelo beat Cotto quite convincingly. It was close, but convincing. But either way, Triple G is exposed. Triple G was hyped up to be the man who, if he touches Canelo, is going to take him out. Who, will be able to cut the ring off Canelo flat-footed and shit. And now he's complaining about Canelo running. I thought people had this notion that Canelo was slow on his feet. What happened to his footwork? What happened to his foot speed? People were saying Canelo's flat-footed. What happened to it? And Canelo was on the ropes for a long time. Why is Triple G still complaining? But I want to talk about what Canelo did and why I think he's a really good fighter. When I watched Floyd versus Canelo, and before that, Canelo fights before the Floyd fight, Canelo fights after the Floyd fight, he looked like if every boxers were like cars, Floyd will be like a really, really nice for like a Bugatti. Leather seats, custom made, maybe more luxurious, faster, whatnot. When I saw Canelo fight, it was like an amazing, unfinished Ferrari. When I say unfinished, what I've seen is brilliance from Canelo here and there. And all I thought to myself was, this guy just needs to put it all together and he will be fine. He will be fine. You look at a Ferrari that's unfinished. You look at the engine, it's amazing. You look at all the little details that's so far done, it's amazing. You look at, I don't know, maybe the design, the interior is amazing, but maybe the brakes haven't been finished. Maybe certain things haven't been finished. When you look at a car like that, you just know that all it needs is for it to be finished properly. And it is going to be amazing. Canelo was that boxer to me. He showed amazing brilliance. He just needs to add a few things and just kind of be more of a complete fighter and he'll be fine. I saw brilliance in him. And I still see brilliance in him. He's doing things that you cannot teach. A lot of fighters, they follow kind of more textbook things, and he can do things that are on the textbook, and things that are not mentioned in the textbook. For you to do that, you have to have some sort of not just confidence, but also feeling very, 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 very comfortable in the ring. That's what happens when you box at very, very, very young age. When you have loads of experience, not just in terms of fights, but also in training. Canelo's probably the type of guy who trains a bit more than his coach tells him to. I'm not just talking about training to keep fit. I'm talking about training to get your skills, sharpen up your skills a little bit more. He's probably, when training's finished and he goes home, when he was young, he probably went and probably practiced in the mirror a lot more than most other professional fighters. Floyd Mayweather started very early, and he showed this type of brilliance a lot. Canelo, to me, won the fight because he was making Triple G miss. He got hit with a few shots. He showed good footwork to me. He was elusive at times. In terms of what he's about to do, he's deceptive. He showed fast hands, fast feet. He was comfortable. He felt at times comfortable in the ring. And he was counterpunching Triple G really, really well. Really well. He showed pretty much every fundamentals you can think of except for stamina. Stamina has been an issue for Canelo in the past, and it really is apparent here. You could say Canelo's stamina is kind of exposed. But even through the stamina, I feel like he did what an elite fighter should do, is make adjustments and try and look for ways to reduce energy, the use of, wasting too much energy. I just feel like his stamina of course he can improve his stamina. We can all improve our physical qualities in that sense. Don't put a limit on if you can improve speed or power or not. You can always refine your technique. You can always improve those things. You might be able to improve some speed. Who knows? You can always improve your stamina. I mean, there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, right? So I'm not saying that Canelo is... I'm not trying to make excuses for Canelo. But at the same time, I do feel like there's some genetic component to it. Because when I play, I like training. I like doing a few things here and there. And then I've noticed certain guys that are, muscled, that are fast and explosive and powerful. Because not all guys that are muscled, like heavily built, are fast or strong. Or strong and explosive. It's not always the case. They could be strong, but they're not always fast, and they're not always powerful at the same time. Canelo's explosive, strong, fast, and he's kind of heavily built as well. The thing is, you can't have every single physical quality. You can't just have great speed with great explosive power, with great stamina. I just feel like everyone is genetically geared in a certain way, and Canelo tends to gas out because of those qualities. Because what happens is a person who's more explosive, and this is personally I've noticed throughout, right? A person who's more explosive and very strong and very fast, their endurance tend to suffer a bit. The muscular endurance, not necessarily their muscular endurance, and maybe just their overall aerobic endurance, but that can still be improved. I feel like Canelo's one of the best fighters out there. I really think his performance against Triple G is underrated. People are not giving him the credit in terms of he showed chin, he showed heart, he showed skills, he showed boxing ability, he fought on the front foot, he fought on the back foot, he fought moving around, he fought on the ropes, he did the whole lot. And he beat Triple G, man. Let's be real, what is boxing about? Hit and not get hit, right? He hit Triple G more often with power shots. I mean, he didn't hit Triple G more often full stop. He hit Triple G more often with power shots, clean power shots. Boxing's hit and not get hit. So who am I supposed to score it for? just because you back someone up doesn't mean anything. Especially if you're missing all these power shots that you're throwing. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. 93 Boxing. I'm out.